Welcome to this journey into the cosmos. Today, we are exploring a fascinating intersection of astronomy and mathematics. We will discover how scientists calculate the vast distances to the stars using trigonometry and a concept called parallax. Let's begin. Imagine looking at the night sky. The stars look like tiny points of light, all pasted on a dark dome. But in reality, some are close and some are incredibly far away. We cannot just take a ruler or a tape measure to space. So, how do astronomers know the distance? The answer lies in simple geometry and trigonometry. To understand the method, we first need to understand parallax. This is something you experience every day. Hold your finger out in front of your face. Close one eye, then the other. Notice how your finger seems to shift position against the background. That shift is called parallax. The closer your finger is to your eyes, the bigger the shift. Astronomers use this same principle, but on a massive scale. Instead of the distance between your eyes, we use the orbit of the Earth. We take a picture of a nearby star in January. Then, we wait 6 months until July, when Earth is on the opposite side of the Sun. This gives us a massive baseline of 2 astronomical units, or a U. When we observe the star from these 2 points, it forms a long, skinny triangle. The star is at the top point. The angle at the very top is the parallax shift. Astronomers define the parallax angle, denoted by the letter P, as exactly half of this total angle. It corresponds to the right-angled triangle formed by the Sun, Earth, and the star. Here is the trigonometry. We have a right-angled triangle. We know the base is 1 astronomical unit, the distance from the Sun to the Earth. We want to find the distance d, which is the adjacent side. Using the tangent function, tangent of P equals opposite over adjacent. Because the angle P is incredibly tiny for stars, we can simplify the math to say the angle equals 1 over the distance. This leads us to the golden rule of measuring stellar distances. The distance d equals 1 divided by the parallax angle P. For this beautiful simple formula to work, we need specific units. The angle P must be measured in arcseconds, and the resulting distance d will be in a unit called parsecs. You might be wondering, what is an arcsecond? A circle has 360 degrees. If you take just 1 degree and slice it into 60 pieces, you get an arcminute. Slice one of those minutes into 60 more pieces, and you get an arcsecond. It is a microscopic angle. It is roughly the width of a dime seen from 4 kilometers away. This method gives us a new unit of distance, the parsec. 1 parsec is the distance at which a star has a parallax angle of exactly 1 arcsecond. It is equal to about 3.26 light years. It is a standard unit used by professional astronomers because it relates directly to the observable data. There is a catch. As stars get farther away, the parallax angle becomes smaller and smaller. Eventually, the angle is so tiny that even our best telescopes cannot measure it accurately. This method, called stellar parallax, works best for our relatively close neighbors in the galaxy. For deeper space, astronomers have to rely on other methods.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.